Okay, so I'm trying out the new Beauty Bakerie InstaBake Aqua Glass Foundation, and then the InstaBake 3-in-1 Full Coverage Concealer. So these are recently released by Beauty Bakerie. They're a very cute brand. Their packaging is obviously based on like cooking and kitchen and all that kind of stuff, and then like they base it like names off of that too, except like this foundation is 339N and it doesn't have a name, but the concealer, as you can see on the top, the shade I chose was 14014, but it's I Choose Me, and it's CHEWS, and all of them have little cute little like baking names like that. Okay, so first let's look at the foundation. So it says InstaBake is serving filter-worthy skin in a bottle. So here's the cool thing. So here's the packaging. Beauty Bakerie has really cute products. I actually have some of their liquid lip whips. They're called lip whips. Like here's one right here in the shade Salted Caramel Mocha Lip Whip. I really love this formula. Even like the packaging on all this stuff is cute. And if my voice sounds funny, my allergies, like yesterday I started feeling like blah, and I could tell my allergies were about to take over by that raw feeling in your throat, you know. And I woke up this morning stuffy and scratchy, and I don't feel terrible this morning, but I can tell my allergies suck right now. But anyways, inspired by the elegance and minimalistic approach to beauty that Japan is known for, this lightweight vegan foundation is a force to be reckoned with. Rightfully named InstaBake, this full coverage formula effortlessly covers anything left in its wake. Delivering extraordinary performance, it applies smoothly like a layer of frosting. Okay, first of all, that's adorable, but check out this packaging. Okay, so here you have the front. And then this is how you open it. You open it up on the side, and then there's the front. I did take the foundation out. It's upside down. But I did take it out to swatch it because I actually originally bought this when it first came out. And I ordered it online, and then when I got the package in the mail, the foundation and the concealer were way too dark. Like, that's the first time in a long time I've gotten my color way off. But, like, just keep that in mind if you're trying to order online, because it was not, like, comparing the bottle I got and the color based on the swatch online, it was way different. So, now that I had that color and I could tell kind of how the shade range was going to be, I was able to order my shade. So I didn't want to swatch it before I did the video because, like I said, it was way off, and it does seem to match me okay. But that's why it's upside down. But it's typically right side up with the Beauty Bakerie. You can see that in the color. And then it has like this three-dimensional spatula right there. It's so cute. Their packaging and idea of their whole line is just super cute. So the next thing is the InstaBake 3-in-1 Full Coverage Concealer. Again, in the shade I Choose Me. It just says Smooth Concealer Contour. InstaBake 3-in-1. So that's basically what the 3-in-1 is. I didn't know what it meant in the 3-in-1, but that makes sense. Smooth your face, conceal your face, contour your face. So I guess that's what that is. Oh, the foundation comes with 0.9 fluid ounces of product, which is 28 milliliters. The standard is 30 milliliters, which is 1 ounce of product. And this is not quite a full ounce, which is less than the standard for foundation. But let me look up and see how much I paid for this. Okay, so the foundation is $34, and then the concealer is $20. So $34 is pretty much the same for like a high-end foundation, but again, you get less than the average product. But since it's full coverage, maybe you don't need it. The thing that intrigued me was it says InstaBake, which lets me know kind of like it's probably, it doesn't say this, but it's probably matte and it's full coverage. But it says Aqua Glass, which makes me feel like it's hydrating. So the name just kind of like intrigues me. And then the concealer comes with 0.14 fluid ounces, and let's see what Shape Tape comes with. Tarte Shape Tape comes with 0.338. So there is quite a bit of less product in these, so just keep that in mind, and it still is about the same price for like any high-end foundation and concealer. So that's the only thing that sucks, but maybe you just don't need as much, so it won't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the foundation. Okay, so it is a plastic packaging. It does feel kind of cheap, but I'm okay with that because I feel like the plastic packaging is a lot easier to travel with. I don't have to worry about it busting or anything. This is like a frosted plastic. It's like a mimic of the frosted glass, but it's definitely plastic. And this feels like the top and bottom of this feels really cheap, but it doesn't feel like not secure. It feels like a cheap plastic, but it feels like it's not going to just bust at any moment. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. But anyways, it has like a holographic reflection on this gray / silver, whatever it's supposed to be. And it is a pump. As you can see, I have pumped out just to see if it matched my neck, and it seems like it may. So we're going to go ahead and apply this. I did already wash my face, prep my face. I put on some Bobbi Brown face base. I didn't put on any other primer, but I did want to put some face base on because I have been like really going hard in on the skincare. So I did have like a little bit of texture on these little spots that I've been treating. So I did want to exfoliate and then put some hydrating something on there. Okay, so I'm starting out with 2 pumps. I just kind of put it right here on this back of this foundation thing from Tarte. I should have picked up this. It does look like it's going to match me pretty well. Oh yeah, it's like a perfect match so long as it doesn't oxidize. It looks really good. So that's good. Again, there's no talent in that because I did have to send it back and exchange it. But we did end up getting the right color. So here's to hoping we love this foundation. As mentioned in my previous video on my review on Coty Airspun highlighter, and my review on the my review on the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I did mention that I had to go to my sister's first football game as a dance line dancer. I don't even know what you call it. Major, I don't know. I really don't know what you call those. But she's on the dance line. And I'll have to add one more pump. I said that I was going to have to go to her first ball game, and that I was hoping that everything withstood the heat and all that stuff and the humidity, because it's been raining and now it's not, but it's hot. So I was putting everything to the ultimate test. Well, I ended up not having to go to the game because it got canceled. So that game got canceled and rescheduled for tonight. So that is what we are going to put this Beauty Bakerie foundation to the test, is at this ball game. Now, I do have to go. My older brother is coming in town, and I have to go. He'll be here not long, and then I have to go pick up Charlie from school, and then they do have dance practice tonight, and then right after dance we got to go to this football game. So I'll literally be wearing this all day. Like, it is 1:25 right now, so I'll literally be wearing it until later tonight, and withstanding humidity. So I'm really curious to see how well it holds up. Okay, so first impressions, I was really expecting it to dry down pretty matte or be pretty matte. I don't know, when it says InstaBake, that's the vibe I got. But the way it looks to me, it looks more like the Aqua Glass vibe. Like, I feel like my skin looks really, really smooth. The pores look a bit minimized. And like, it just looks really, really, really like a natural finish. It does not look dry or matte by any means. I do still have like a glow to my skin. It's not dewy, but it's a really like nice, like, natural finish, which I can appreciate. I prefer that over matte nowadays, but I just wanted to review this even though it did say InstaBake. So the Aqua Glass is really like, that's how I would describe this finish. Like, it definitely is smooth and everything, but it does have like that hydrating feel and like type of reflection or whatever to it. So now let's see how well the concealer applies on top. Okay, so as you can tell, it is a small, like, the lid is pretty large, but the concealer itself looks like a deluxe sample just based on the way it looks. But it does say there's 0.14. Again, in the Tarte Shape Tape there is 0.338, I believe. So there's like triple the amount of product in the Tarte Shape Tape as there is in here, and this is $20. So I feel like that is a little bit pricey, but the doe foot applicator looks like this. It's large, which I like, and I really love that it goes to kind of like a pointed end because you can really get up in the corner of your eye there. So we're just gonna put it. I don't know what kind of coverage this is gonna be, what kind of finish this is gonna be. I didn't look, but I'll read that to you guys in just a second. So I'm just gonna do what I think might work. And y'all, my first pick of concealer, when I put it under my eyes, like I just did a swatch under my eyes, and it was darker than my face. So, and this is like a shade down from that undertone, so that was kind of weird. If you guys watched my other review video, I've been trying not to put so much product on my chin because I feel like that's why I crease in that one spot on my chin. Is because I end up putting like foundation, powder, concealer, and there's that crease because I have that little big dominant chin. Okay, I'm just going to take this Eco Tools Beauty Blender. It's not a beauty blender. I get in the habit of saying this. This is the Eco Tools Beauty Sponge. Beauty Blender does not like when people call their products, or products that are not theirs, call it theirs, which is understandable. But I've heard some things about them getting pretty feisty over stuff like this. Okay, so this is a really, really good color for me to highlight with. I feel like I do feel like it dries down pretty quick. Like I just had it on there for just like a few seconds, and I already feel like it was kind of harder to blend out than normal, but that's good in a way because it it means it's gonna stay. And I'm also curious to see if it creases, because that's a big thing for me with concealer, because I do have terrible under eye wrinkles because I love to rub my eyes. Okay, let's talk about the coverage on this concealer. Like, what? Like, do you see how bright my under eyes are? Like, and then I have really bad dark circles right through here, and it just like completely canceled those out. Like, I'm in love with the way it did. I am going to just like talk to you guys for a second while I get my powder ready and see how quickly it creases under the eyes. Okay, for just for the sake of the fact that I haven't used it in a while, I'm going to go in with this Coty Airspun in extra translucent extra coverage. And I have just been like, I was talking to my kid for just a second, and I'm not noticing, I mean, obviously it's kind of settling a little bit in those lines, but like I said, they're terrible. I'm going to zoom you guys in. Okay, now that you're zoomed in a bit, I want to see if you can tell. Like I said, it's not creasing. Like, it's not building up in those creases. It's just kind of settling right where they are. And my forehead is kind of creasing, but again, I have really strong forehead lines. And so that's normal. I am going to go ahead and set it and see how well it sets with this powder. Again, I'm going to go in with the Coty Airspun. But before I do that, I do need to blend out all creases. So I'm going to go ahead and set like my forehead and chin and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Morphe R3 brush and just dip into this just a bit and set it all over my forehead. And just really, really set this. Okay, so now I'm going to blend out the under eye creasing because I do have a little bit, but I literally did not set my eyes at all. So I'm going to do them one at a time. And I am going to bake under my eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that same Morphe brush. Y'all, I just like realized, like I was sitting here and I was like, God, why do I keep feeling weird? You know when you get that feeling, that like electric shock feeling go through your body, like if you're asleep or if like you're not feeling well or something like that, and somebody makes a loud noise, you get that shock feeling. I kept getting that, like that weird feeling. And then I remembered that earlier, because of my allergies, I took a Benadryl. So, my body's probably half asleep. And I'm fighting it by just doing something. And it's like, every time a loud noise happens, it's like a shock in my body. Okay, so I went ahead and baked my face as well, and this is what my face looks like. It does not look like there is any creasing under my eye. Everything looks really, really smooth so far. I'm going to grab my mirror and just kind of take a look at it up close. Okay, so my pores still look really minimized. Like I said, I obviously have the normal lines that I normally have under my eye, but there's no like anything settled in them because, like I said, I have really bad under eyes wrinkles. But that's just because of my own fault. So it's not like settling and creating more intense creasing. It just looks like it does when I don't have on any makeup. It looks like you could build this to a really full coverage. Right now I'm getting a strong medium coverage, I would say. Like a good medium coverage, but I didn't add any extra layers. But I prefer a medium coverage foundation anyways. Love, love, love the way this feels on my face. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. It looks really, really good so far. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw on the rest of my face. And then I'll be back to check in then. I'll let you know what time it is. Right now, it is 1:39, and so I am going to go ahead and finish my face, go tend to my kid that just woke up, and finish up the other things I have to get ready. And then before I actually get ready to go out the door and pick up my kid and, you know, start the actual process of my day, then I will check in again with you guys, let you know what the status is on this foundation and concealer, and then I'll check in tonight when I get back home. Okay, so I went ahead and completed my face, got done with my eyes, my lips, and everything. So far, I actually really like it. Like, I'm really enjoying the way it looks. It looks really, really pretty on the skin. The concealer is incredibly brightening. Like, my under eyes look brighter than they ever have. So I'm really enjoying that so far, but everything looks good right now. It hasn't been that long, you know, maybe an hour or a little bit less. I can't remember exactly what time I checked in to begin with. But yeah, it is about, well, it's 2:20. It's not about, it's 2:20. It is time for me to go get Charlie. So I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day in the heat, in the humidity, and let you know how it goes. You guys, I am so tired. Not only has it been a long, long day, but my allergies have been acting up really bad. And so it's made me feel like I don't feel bad, I just feel tired and weak. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel super sick, but like, it is 11:25 and my children just went to bed and Charlie has school tomorrow. But it's because I had to take the girls, I had to get ready, and then I had to go get Charlie, and then when I got her, they wanted a snack from the gas station. They almost always do when Charlie gets out of school, so they usually get like candy or a snack or something. And so we stopped and got that. When we got home, they had to get ready for dance, and we immediately had to leave for dance. Went to dance, and it lasted until 6:15, and then my sister had a game. We had to be there at, well, we didn't have to be there until 7, but we got there at 6:30. We went and got them dinner. Got there at 6:30. Stayed for the whole game. And when we got ready to leave, my family decided they wanted to go out to eat. So we went out to eat again. Which I was glad because I was hungry because we went to McDonald's and it wasn't good. But so I didn't really eat. So went and ate again and just got home, and Charlie had to do her homework and get a bath, and here we are. I had to finish up her stuff for school, and so it's 11:25. I checked in at 1 something. I don't even remember the exact time, but I know it was 1 something. So this has been on for at least 10 hours, if not more. And y'all, I am blown away. Like, okay, first of all, I expected all of my nose makeup to be gone because my nose has been running so bad. So I've been taking like a napkin and wiping it all night, and it barely came off, just like right there. But I mean, I expected it to be, like, I expected to see redness completely, and you don't really at all. Nothing ever creased. These lines right here on my head, when I do like this, like I have, like, that's my natural face. Terrible RBF. When I do like this, like if I'm just sitting, I sit like this. Like I'm just, that's just my natural face. So I normally have incredible creasing right here. Now you can see it's kind of starting to settle right in there, but nothing like it usually is. That creasing in my chin is not there. The forehead lines are not creased at all. My smile lines are not creased at all. And let me tell you guys, towards the end of the night it got cooler, but from 1 o'clock until about 9 o'clock, or till about 8 o'clock, it was hot. The girls had to go in and out of the bathroom, and inside that bathroom, y'all know how it is at football games, like it was hot in that bathroom outside by the concession stand. So there was a lot of sweating. I almost was like, okay, this might not even be a good day to do this, because I'm like putting this foundation through the ringer, and I love it. I'm definitely putting out. The only thing I have to say about that foundation is that you get less than the standard for your money. But that will not stop me from purchasing it, because everything stayed on top of it perfectly. Everything blended perfectly. Nothing creased even through sweat. It wasn't heavy, like I couldn't feel it on my face. It blended perfectly down my neck. And it's like a perfect medium coverage. Like, I don't know if you guys can see just a little bit of breakthrough here, like you can see, but I mean, that was like that when I first did my makeup too. But I like that because it's more skin-like. The concealer, it never creased and never faded. Like, that brightness where I normally have dark circles stayed. Like, it stayed the entire day, and I'm so impressed. So this is probably going to be my, or I know for a fact this is going to be my reach for foundation and concealer. I really, really, really loved the double wear, but it was a little bit heavier. Not heavier in the sense that it's going to break up and crack. I did not break out at all with the double wear. At all. And because it is a more long wear, heavier type foundation, I expected to have some kind of texture. I didn't get any. So if I have breakouts from this, then obviously I'll reach for the double wear. But if I don't have breakouts, like, this is the kind of coverage, because the double wear is more full coverage. This is more of like a medium coverage, more like everyday wear. And the double wear is something I would wear for like glam, like weddings or like events or something like that. But I'm so excited that I tried this out. I don't know why people aren't talking about it. The foundation and the concealer. Like, are you guys seeing my face? Like, I'm not shiny at all. At all. Like, everything, this right here, I put highlighter right here on the center of my forehead. The parts that I don't have highlighter are still good. Like, there's highlighter on my chin, on my forehead, and right here on my nose. But like, right through here, there's no oil. There's no anything. Like, I'm beyond impressed. So, my eyes are probably red because I'm really tired and my allergies are acting up. So I am going to go ahead and go to bed. But I did want to do this check-in because I'm so, so impressed. So make sure you go grab you guys this Beauty Bakerie. I mean, Beauty Bakerie knows what they're talking about. But anyways, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. It will be winner's choice. You can get a $50 Ulta gift card or AirPods, your choice. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.